Hey loves, and welcome back to another video. So in today's video I decided to do obviously a get ready with me, but I'm gonna do a full face using only e.l.f. cosmetics. So I just went out and bought a bunch of e.l.f. cosmetics and that shit added up. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys everything that I got, and everything that I got cost about like $45. I just went to my local Walmart, but one thing I've noticed, I don't know if it's just because I went to Walmart and the selection wasn't that great, e.l.f. needs to step up their game because the selection of the colors is not that poppin'. Like, it's really not poppin'. And I was trying to look for like a powdered bronzer. Everything was like an ashy brown. No, like for like darker, obviously I'm not super dark, but I was trying to look for like a powder for like that's darker that I could use for bronzer. And even the bronzing powders, I'm like, what is this? But anyway, that's fine. We're gonna try it out anyway. So this is gonna be like an affordable makeup because you can get a full face for 40 bucks. So I got the Poreless Putty Primer. People have been talking about the Putty Primer for a grip now, so I've been wanting to try this before I decided to do this video, and I went for the Poreless one. They also have, what is it? I want to say they have matte and then luminous and then poreless. So I went for the Poreless Putty Primer. Then I got the Flawless Finish Foundation. This I had a hard time picking my color, so if it doesn't match perfectly, then we're just gonna let it go. They also didn't have that wide of a range of colors for this foundation either. But I got this foundation. Then I got the concealer. I've also heard really good things about the concealer. I got the hydrating concealer because I crease a lot, so I was wondering if it's not so drying, maybe it won't crease so much. So I got this. Then instead of doing, because like I said, they didn't have any bronzers, and they did have like cream contour kits, but I really wasn't feeling those either. So I just went and got a concealer that's like dark enough to be a bronzer, and I got this one is a 16-hour camo concealer. So they have two different concealers. I've heard good things about both. This one's hydrating and this one's 16-hour camo. So we're gonna be able to try those both out. Then I got the Sheer Tint Finishing Powder. I was gonna get a translucent, but I was like, I normally don't. I haven't been using I use translucent and I use colored. I do both. It just depends the powder. But I wanted to try this one out, and I got the light medium because I really just put powder under my eyes, like wherever I do concealer. I also got this Lock-On Liner and Brow Cream in Espresso. And lastly, I got the finishing spray. So I really hope I like a majority of these products. I normally do my eyebrows off camera, so I'm actually like a little bit nervous to do my eyebrows on camera because I don't know how well it's gonna go. But I have my mirror right in front of me, so hopefully that makes things better. So I'm gonna go ahead and open these products. This is my first time really opening them with you guys, but yes. And this is in the shade Espresso. So let's try her out. You guys, my face has been breaking out. It's kind of hard to tell on this camera, but my face has been breaking out pretty bad. Sorry. Hopefully you guys can't hear this fan in the background, but I need something because I'm sweating like a pig. Because my door's shut, so I'm not getting any of the AC. But anyway, like I was saying, my face has been breaking out pretty bad, and I don't know exactly what it is that's making my face break out like this. I don't know. It could be from working out. It could be the sweat, possibly. This is kind of dark for me, but we're gonna try to make everything work. If the colors don't match perfectly, we're gonna make it work. So sorry guys, I'm looking in the camera. No, I should be looking in the camera. I'm looking in my mirror. Especially for the eyebrow part, I have to focus in the mirror. So I might just go ahead and fast forward the eyebrow part and let you guys just kind of watch that sped up. back, and this is the finished eyebrow look. Now, I kind of struggled a little bit because I kind of think this one's darker too. I kind of struggled a little bit because whenever you do something that's like out of the ordinary, obviously you have a hard time. The one thing I'll say about this concealer is it dries fast. Even though it's hydrating, it dries fast, which is weird. But this is definitely a dupe for the Tarte. Like, this is 100% a dupe for the Tarte. The only thing about it that's different is I think it's a little bit thinner of a product. Like, the product itself is thinner than the Tarte concealer, which obviously it's like more cheaply made. Is that how I should say it? It's more cheaply made, so of course it's going to be a little bit thinner. But that's the only thing I say. I actually pretty much like it. It did a good job with my eyebrows. So, yeah. I've been breaking out so nasty. Anyway, I'm going to move on to my Poreless Putty Primer. I don't know why I always sweat so bad when I film while my door is shut. That's why. But I just sweat so bad when I film. People say, I swear people are saying that this is comparable to the Tatcha, which I've never tried the Tatcha. Can I speak today? Because I don't care to pay that price. But I'm gonna go ahead and just smooth this all over my face. And if I like this primer, I'll probably go back and also try the matte as well as the luminous. I actually was debating between this one and the luminous because I think luminous might be nice on the skin, but I went with this one. Because who doesn't want poreless skin? Okay. I keep jiggling, y'all. Sorry. This setup is not, it's just like makeshift. So, this eyebrow is looking darker in the camera, but in reality, I just have more light coming in on this way. My light is not perfected yet. So, that's just that. But we're gonna move on to the foundation. I'm super nervous to use the foundation, you guys. So far, I actually don't really mind. I don't mind the concealer, and I don't mind the pomade either. The concealer is super comparable to the Tarte, like I said. So if you want to save some coins, then I would go for that. Because this is $6, and I want to say the Tarte Shape Tape is around $20. I don't know the exact price. I should, because so much I use it, but I don't know the exact price. So I'm going to apply this foundation how I have been applying my other one. This is actually a pump, which I kind of like the fact that it's a pump. But I'm just going to pump it onto the back of my hand. You guys, I just hope this ends up matching because this has a scent to it. And it's... I actually kind of like this scent. It kind of, I don't want to say it reminds me of sunscreen, but it's almost like it's like a summer scent. That's weird, but yeah. So this feels a little bit, this is super sheer, like super duper duper sheer. Okay, I'm gonna try to use a sponge instead of the brush. And I'm going to spray the sponge with some of their makeup setting mist. Yo, if this does not work, I want my $6 back. Yo, this is not pumping out. This is like a joke, right? What is up? This is dead ass not pumping. Yeah, I want my $6 back. What the hell? Do I have a different pumper I can use? I'm so blown right now that this is seriously not working. Like, I'm so now it wants to. Okay, I just have this like sitting on my skin, so that's probably not good to just like let it sit there forever. So I guess I'm just gonna not use their setting spray. I'm so blown about that. Let me see if like maybe you gotta do the nozzle a certain way. No, it doesn't say that. I don't know. That just blew me. Like, Elf now needs to reimburse me. Because how dare they give me, damn it, how dare they give me a product that don't work. This is like malfunctioned. I'm so blown. I actually kind of think this this foundation is a pretty decent match for like not really being, well, I pretty much color match myself. Like I said, I don't feel like they had like a super wide range of variety of colors to choose from, which is something they should probably work on. I would say this is like medium coverage. This is definitely not a full coverage foundation at all. I would say this is more medium coverage foundation if you want. But I actually kind of like how it makes the face look. It's definitely just not full coverage. Like, it's not covering up my blemishes. And in the camera, it might look like it's covering up my blemishes, but it's not in real life covering up my blemishes. So hopefully we'll have to make the concealer pop and do that work. I would say maybe it's a little light for me, just a little bit. But, yeah, I probably could have went a shade darker. But it's not too bad. Like I said, definitely not full coverage. Definitely could have went a shade darker. I don't know how people have like a bunch of acne and just cover it up with makeup, because I am like feeling like this, like using this makeup right now, that it's like literally messing up my like skin so much worse because I'm breaking out. I feel like I'm smothering my skin, and it's gonna be like 10 times worse when I take this makeup off. Okay. I'm so disappointed in this right now. Are you shitting me? I spent $6 on this. Like, this is a little bit just squirted out. This is like a sick joke, right? I feel like it wants to pump out, but it's just not. Well, I guess we don't get to test that product out. That's so annoying. I'm just gonna throw my hair back because, like I said, I'm getting super hot, guys. So we're gonna throw my hair back. I'm just gonna blend this in a little bit more. I want to try to do a video per week, guys, and then eventually once I get on like the trend of doing a video per week, I want to move to 2 videos per week. But 2 videos per week is probably the max that I can do, considering that I still work like every day of my life. So that's what I want to do. My next video, I think I want to do a wine with me. Everything kind of has a scent. All their products kind of have a scent, to be honest. Anyway, I want to do a wine with me. And I think I want the topic to be like learning to love yourself, because that's like a process that I've been going through. And I've really been learning to just kind of like love myself and just like grow and focus on myself and stuff like that. So I really want to do a video on that and do a wine with me. My wine with me video, I really liked it, how it turned out. And I would put some concealer in the middle, but like I said, my forehead's breaking out, so I don't want to pile up too many products. And at this point, I would spray my face, but she can't spray her face, so we'll use something else. I actually hate that spray too, but we don't have that many options. Okay, I need to stop talking about this, but I'm beyond salty about it, so. And I usually like to let my concealer sit. I'm just going to let it sit just a little bit because I know this dries fast. I'm just going to like keep pressing this until this hopefully works. And this is actually an e.l.f. Sponge too. You know who I got this from? If you guys follow the Mwuahh twins, Brianna was using this one of her lives. And she was like, it's so bomb. So I'm actually going to use it to blend in my concealer. I should have used it on my face, but. So far, I'm kind of digging their products. Like, I don't really mind it for like the price that these products are. They work fairly well for the price. I don't think like they're like obviously so high and mighty, but when it comes to, like, to makeup, I don't really care if my foundation isn't high end. Because normally, obviously not right now, normally I have decent skin. So if like I don't really need like this expensive $50 foundation because I have decent skin. So I don't need like the best of the best. But I usually do like to buy high-end concealer because I have dark circles and I have bags under my eyes. So I normally do like to buy high-end concealer. And then really, that's really the only high-end thing that I really care to buy. High-end concealer and high-end brow products are the two things that I normally like to buy because those are the things that I care about the most on my face is my concealer and my eyebrows. And then I normally use high-end like palettes for makeup and stuff when I do makeup looks. So normally I have like a lot of high-end palettes and stuff. And also I like this high-end powder that I got, like this Becca high-end powder. But normally I don't use high-end powder. So I'm not going to make it seem like, oh, this is so cheap. But I'm just saying for the price, the product is actually pretty decent so far. Also, you have to wait and see how things are once you wear them for a few hours. Like, does it stay on? Is it falling off? Did it, is half your face missing? Stuff like that. You got to also watch for. So you never know how much you really like a makeup product until you've worn it for 8 hours. Does that stay on for 8 hours? Can I do my makeup at noon and go to dinner at 7 and still look presentable? Can I do it? Can I do it? So that's one thing that I'm going to test out with this. And I may come back on here and update you guys when the makeup is worn. Or I'll just put like a little PSA at the end if I don't jump back on here. But just to see how the foundation and the concealer last for the day. Now, I'm not expecting anything crazy with the concealer anyway because I always crease. So I'm just expecting to crease anyway. Because like I said, I normally crease. So if I crease, that's just my messed up eyes anyway. Now I'm going to take the other concealer. So that one that I just used was hydrating. This one is the 16 Hour Camo. Ooh, this is actually pretty dark. It's actually pretty dark, but I'm going to use it as like a cream contour. Normally, I do not do cream contour. There was a time period where I was doing cream contour a lot, but lately I have not been doing cream contour. So I don't want to say it's new for me because I've done it before, but I haven't done it in a while. And like I said, this is actually pretty dark. actually a little bit nervous about. But ooh, she's dark. I'm actually gonna try to blend it out using like a brush instead. Oh, when I blend it out, it's actually really not that dark. And like I said, you guys, I'm gonna have to wind up probably using like a different kind of powder because the options for like powder bronzers there, like I said, it could just be my Walmart. If you go to elfcosmetics.com, maybe they have like 50 different kind of bronzers that you could use, like powder bronzers. But at my local Walmart, there was like 2 powder bronzers, and they were like a dusty brown. They weren't even, none of them were as dark as I would want my contour to be on my face, and none of them oops, and they were also all just dusty, so I just wasn't feeling them, so I didn't get any. I should have just used a stippling brush from the start to blend this out, you guys. Maybe I should have ordered off Elf Cosmetics instead and just waited for my shipment to come to do this. Because I mean, I'm sure they have more stuff on their website. Or I would hope they would have more stuff. Or I could have actually probably went to Target and they might have would have had more stuff. For some reason, this one is blending in a little bit darker. Maybe because I left it sit longer. But I'm nervous to do the nose because I never use cream contour on my nose. That's way too much. Shit. Oops. You guys, I gotta try to save my nose right now because it literally looks so bad. It literally looks so bad. I put way too much. Actually, this side doesn't look bad. I think it's because I blended, let's throw a little bit more concealer over this side. I think it's because I just like blended it like just crappy. Where's my other? Okay, so I gotta throw some more concealer back over this to try to like save it. Okay, aside the fact that I'm sweating like a freaking pig right now, my face actually looks pretty good. I actually kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. Now we're going to use the powder, which I really, really, really hope this powder works well. And this is like a finishing powder. Which, like me and my sister were talking earlier, colored finishing powder can like change the whole look of your face. So let's hope it doesn't and it just kind of blends everything together nicely. Which, it definitely changed the color of my face. I look orange. Y'all, this is not going well. It was just going well, but now I look super duper duper orange. Shit. Can you guys tell? I look so orange. This was light to medium. This looks like fucking dark as shit. This powder just messed this whole thing up for me. This She just ruined it. So I'm gonna try to fix it now by going in with my Becca powder, because that really just, my whole face is like, I look like I don't know how to blend my makeup. Do you guys see that? Oh, trash. Now I gotta try to save the makeup yet again. Okay. I'm just putting some powder over my cheeks just to kind of set my contour. This is not e.l.f. because, like I said, I could not find an actual bronzer that I actually liked. But yeah, this is the overall face using e.l.f. Cosmetics, you guys. I also meant to get a concealer, but I forgot and did not get a concealer. Mascara. So I'm just going to use any old mascara that I just have lounging around, just to complete the face for you guys. I'm gonna try this one more time, and it's just not going, so I don't get to review this, but this is the finished makeup look using all e.l.f. Cosmetics. Without really seeing like the long-term wear, the products that I think I'd recommend to you guys, or might buy again myself, would definitely be the putty primer and the concealers. I don't really care for the foundation. We'll see how it lasts on my skin. I just really don't care for it. This powder says light to medium, and it actually looks light to medium in the thing, but it's very orange when you put it on, so I would not recommend this. Like I said, the concealers are very comparable to Tarte. I would recommend this if you guys are looking for a cheap dupe. I also think this is a dupe for the Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I wish I could review this primer, but I can't because it is malfunctioning and it is not working. But anyway, if you guys want to know how to get a full face for $40 and it will be affordable, I would say go ahead and choose e.l.f. Once again, I don't think that I went to the right place to get my products, so I don't think I have that wide of a variety to choose from. But anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, then just let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.